Hey VC, it's me Roger back with part 4 of my Guided by Voices Robert Pollard collection. I realize this is of limited interest, but to those people that are into this stuff, I think you're going to dig it. Here's to you all. Yes, I'm having another milk stout. In the background, we're listening to this. Crickets, Best of the Fading Captain series, 1999 to 2007. Over the course of those years, they released 44 titles, including this one. And this is an excellent compilation. Assembled by Pollard, sequenced by Pollard. I have all this stuff. I'm going to show it. But I actually find myself listening to this pretty often. CD only, but it's killer. 4 bonus tracks. If you're new to this Pollard stuff, this is not a bad place to start, really. Great stuff. Now, if you've been watching, I've talked about the infamous suitcase full of tapes, unheard Pollard songs. This is all kind of legendary until finally in October of 2000, Fading Captain put out Suitcase. I pre-ordered it. It's signed by the man himself. 100 songs on 4 CDs, 100 different band names, an embarrassment of riches. Early versions of songs, crudely recorded boombox things, full-blown band productions. Comes with this nice booklet. Great picture of some GBV stuff, not even close to all of it. At the same time, they released this on vinyl, Briefcase. Limited edition of 1,000 copies. Has a bonus track, it's on red vinyl. Cool. 5 years later, October of 2005, Fading Captain puts out Suitcase 2. Another 100 songs, another 100 fake band names, this time with fake album artwork, and a booklet full of more fake albums, singles and stuff. It's overwhelming even for a hardcore fan like myself, I have to admit. And of course, Briefcase 2, limited to 1,500 copies, has 2 bonus tracks, printed inner sleeve, and also is on blue vinyl. Cool. And guess what? 5 years later, 2009, Suitcase 3. By this time, Pollard had started another new label, GBV Incorporated. This is packaged in this slim thing with these cardboard sleeves. Now you might think we'd be scraping the bottom of the barrel at this point. Wrong. In fact, the first 3 discs packed full of full-blown band productions, killer songs that would sound right in place on any Guided by Voices album. The 4th disc is mostly acoustic stuff, including demos for Alien Lanes, recorded by Tobin Sprout, which I think is really interesting. Like I said, B1000, but Alien Lanes, they really got great sound out of that machine. And this kind of supports that theory that they would do demos for a 4-track recording. And of course, Briefcase 3. Another bonus track, and it is on red vinyl. So yeah, 300 songs. Someday, someone, not me, is going to write a dissertation on Robert Pollard, and we'll have so much source material to work with, be able to trace his working methods. Fascinating. Then in 2003, Matador put this box set out, Hardcore UFOs. I said in my last video that fans of the band were a little concerned that it wasn't going to go on for much longer. This is another thing that kind of made us think that it's this big retrospective box set. Anyway, they did break up in 2004. So here we have 4 CDs. Their first EP, which I showed in my first video. The first disc is Human Amusements at Hourly Rates, the best of Guided by Voices. This was released separately, and like Crickets, it was put together in sequence by Pollard himself, and it's a really enjoyable listen. Again, if you're looking for an introduction, it was never released on vinyl, but if you're looking to dip your toe into this ocean of music, this is not a bad place to start. The second disc is Demons and Painkillers, which assembles all the Matador B-sides and Japanese-only tracks and compilation tracks, and it's cool to have all that stuff in one place. The third disc is called Delicious Pie and Thank You for Calling, and it's, yes, another 23 Suitcase recordings. And the fourth disc, Live at the Wheelchair Races, is live stuff, mostly audience recordings, interestingly enough. And it also includes a DVD, Watch Me Jumpstart. It's a documentary about earlier years of Guided by Voices, and it has a bunch of bonus material like 30 minutes of live performances and pretty much every GBV music video ever made up to that point. There's a bunch of other DVDs, I don't have them, but this is cool. So yeah, this is a pretty nice box set, and it's out of print now, but I was looking on Rockathon's website. Rockathon is Pollard's storefront, online storefront, and they claim to have this for $30. I think it's a bargain. Again, if you're interested but don't want to make a huge commitment, this is another great overview of what Pollard and Guided by Voices are all about. It's curious to me that for a band that was at least notorious for its live concerts, the only really official live thing is this live from Austin, Texas. This is from Austin City Limits. There's a DVD of this. I don't have it. This is a CD. This is taken from that last tour in 2004, about a month before the final show. And I don't know, to me they sound tired, maybe not drunk enough, like they're a little intimidated by the television cameras. I don't know, this is not great, which is why I don't have the DVD. Maybe that would be more fun to watch, I don't know. Yeah. But, Pollard being Pollard, there were a bunch of unofficial and fan club bootlegs that were put out over the years. I have some of that, not all of it on vinyl. First one was Crying Your Knife Away. GBV on the Goodyear blimp there, flying over Dayton, I guess. This is recorded in 1994. Yeah. Sorry. June 10th, 1994. So this is the so-called classic lineup. Early on in their touring days, playing a hometown show for this guy's birthday. It's really drunk, but it sounds pretty good. It's fun. The original LP of this, double LP, was limited to 1,000 copies. I don't have it. I've seen it around. It's not worth it to me. Then in 1996, Jellyfish Reflector. The original vinyl again was 1,000 LPs, double LP set. Yeah, this is recorded. The Patio Club in Indianapolis, February 17th, 1996. So this is towards the end of the so-called classic lineups. Touring juggernaut days, and they've matured a lot as a live band. This is tight and hard-hitting, killer. Kind of wish I had the vinyl of this. Soundboard. Then there was kind of some silence on the official bootleg front for whatever reason. And then in 2001, this came out. The Cum Engines live at the Athens Time Change Riots, featuring the Cannot Changes. That's all fake, of course. It's Guided by Voices at the 40 Watt Club in Athens, January 22nd, 2000. Good soundboard recording. There's a fan CDR that circulates this the whole thing, which is cool to have. Another one from 2001, King's Ransom. Happy Motherfuckers and Sad Clowns, it's called. Nice. Another soundboard recording from the Be Here Now Club in Asheville, North Carolina, on April 28th, 2000. Like I said, this is at the height of my fandom, it's around the time I saw them. So, of course, I had to get this. Limited 2,000 copies, as was the Cum Engines thing. The best of the official bootleg things have come out. It's definitely this one. This came out in 2010 on Rockathon, live in Daytron, !6 degrees. This is recorded at the Asylum in Dayton, Ohio on July 12th, 2001. So this would be around isolation drills. This is in a beautiful triple gatefold. And it's on orange vinyl. This is not a soundboard. This is actually semi-professionally recorded. There's a truck outside the club, and I think it's a multi-track. So sound is excellent on this, and it's a hometown show. So it's pretty rowdy. It's pretty drunk, but it's pretty exciting too. And the sound quality is awesome. This is great. So yeah. Someday someone's going to write their dissertation on Guided by Voices. And there's a couple books. I'm going to show them. This is Guided by Voices, A Brief History. 21 Years of Hunting Accidents in the Forests of Rock and Roll by James Greer, who was a one-time fan and then later on played bass with the band. So this is the authorized biography, had full cooperation of Pollard and all the band members, past and present. And it's pretty good. It's not just total hero worship, it's a fairly unvarnished story. Yeah, great. Recently reread it in preparation for this, and I still made some factual errors in my last video. I'm really sorry. Thank you, Andreas, Grecian Thunder, for the corrections. I appreciate it. So yeah, there's the official biography. came out in 2005. Then I think this came out in 2008, 2006, and the 33 and a Third series, book on B1000 by Mark Woodworth. And I love these little books. They're just so cool. I wish I had the entire series, to be honest. They look so great lined up, but I only have a few. And this is okay. There's some pseudo-academic bullshit that doesn't do the subject any favor, but he marshals the secondary resources and tells the story. It's worth having. Finally, probably noticed that Pollard's a talented visual artist as well. His collage works adorning just about every Guided by Voices Robert Pollard. Just about everything he's put out has one of his collages. In 2008, he was asked to do a gallery show in New York, and Fantagraphics put out this monograph, Town of Mirrors, the reassembled imagery of Robert Pollard. Nice hardbound art book with beautiful reproductions. Introductory essay by Rick Moody. He has original collages for sale on his website. Put a link for all this below. They're a little expensive, but someday I really would like to have one of his original pieces. I said at the beginning of this that I thought Pollard was a genius. If everything I've shown you so far, and 300 unheard songs, and then a book of really nice visual art, I think it speaks for himself. Anyway, I'm going to stop there and we'll continue on. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace.